All right, let's look at this. We start off with a decision, or the awareness that you have to make a decision with respect to love. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card reversed. I love that this is reversed. We just came out of Virgo season. We're in Libra season. So this perfectionist type of worry that we can get ourselves into during Virgo season, because we're really focusing on harvesting and moving forward, but we get a little stressed out sometimes. We're moving away from that energy, and you can see it right here. Right here, Cancers. You're moving away from that energy. You're wanting to be open. You're wanting to be out there. You're wanting to meet people if you're single. You're wanting to open up to your partner if you're in a long-term bond. So good energy here for the Hermit to be reversed. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. And we see this too with your astrology, the planetary transits. We see this. It's very clear. A lot of your planetary transits are in your 4th and 5th house, and your 4th house is home and environment, and your 5th house is passion and creativity and children. And so there's this kind of stabilizing effect that's taking place, and that's what we see here. That's what we see here. You're going to clear your mind. Now, you could actually be going on a trip, but your mind is getting clear. You're getting out of this clarity. All right, clarity from what? Hidden information, secrets. You're trying to sort this out. So you're available, you're open, you're searching for clarity. You're searching for clarity because there's kind of been this fogginess. So that's the central energy, is the Six of Swords. So either you are going on a vacation or going on a trip or going somewhere like a girl's trip or guy's trip, and in that place where you are, you will kind of reset your mind or sort out your thoughts. You could just be kind of taking a hiatus from your partner, stepping away a little bit, not separating, but stepping away a little bit to sort out how you feel and what you're actually thinking about it. And that's what we see here with this Two of Swords. You know a decision has to take place. Current partner, future partner, love life, you know a decision has to take place. You're getting ready to make it. And I like the depiction on this card because he's kind of leaving this worry behind and walking towards the future. What he's walking towards, though, and why he knows he or you know you have to make this decision is because this Strength card is reversed. And Cancers, with this Strength card reversed, with respect to your love life, there could be some insecurities or lack of confidence in the partnership, in your love life, or where you're going, or how you feel about them. And that's exactly why you are taking this hiatus. I'm going to call it a hiatus to sort out your thoughts. Now, what I see here is making a decision because of this. And then we have a whole new beginning. Passion. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you're wanting to get to a place where you feel confident and where you feel very stable and trust, like you can trust your partner or trust in love. And so even if you're completely single, this doesn't have to necessarily mean that you've left a partner and you're getting a new one, but you are embarking on this newness, on this initiation path. You're taking action. You're present with respect to your love life. You're making a conscientious decision to get to a new place, even if you're in a long-term relationship. You want that passion back. You want that love back. You could also want your partner to initiate something. You feel like this, but you want to get here. So the intention is right. The thought process is right. And it's even more right and more healthy because you're really taking time to think about things. You're not jumping to conclusions. Now, you're frustrated. You're definitely frustrated with this Star card reversed. You're either kind of losing faith and hope and love, but you don't want to. But where it sits right now, you know that a decision has to be made. You're a little afraid to make it. You don't want to make it in a rash sort of way. So you are taking time to consider, taking time to think, maybe taking time to discuss, because if you look here on this graph, there are two people. So taking time because you don't want to lose yourself in this type of energy. You don't want to lose yourself in this, oh, I need to heal and my heart's broken and that stuff. You're really wanting this new beginning. Maybe even with a current partner, you're really wanting this new beginning. Also, why do we have this card here, the Four of Cups? This is the card of apathy, boredom, not caring. You might be offering love to somebody and they're not reciprocating it in the way that you need or want, and it's causing you to be insecure. It's causing you to second guess things. It's causing you to second guess if this is someone that you can love and that can love you. They may be offering you a lot of love, but you may not be into them. You may be thinking about somebody else. You may be wanting this with somebody else. So, Cancers. I'm going to kind of tie in the astrology stuff that I talk a lot about in part 2. You could be really wanting in your love life to make major shifts. Okay? Initiation, new beginnings. You could be wanting to make major shifts with your partner in your love life, even if you're completely single, to get into a situation or a partnership where there is equality in reciprocation of emotions, and something that has long-term effects, because we have all of these transits in your 4th and your 5th house. So home, environment, family, your household, that's important to you, especially this month. And so you're really going to be focusing on in your love life, is this somebody that I can have this type of new beginning with, that will stay, that will build a life with? If you're in a long-term bond, like, I need them to be home. I need them to know that, I need to know that they want to be home. There's kind of this energy of something's missing. I can't really put my finger on it. This is your thoughts. Something's missing. I can't put my finger on it. I love them. I want them, but I'm not sure they want to do this thing with me that's walking through life together in a partnership. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if they want to work this out if you're in a long-term bond. So kind of separated energy here, but holding on to this hope that there can be a new beginning. Holding on to this hope that there can be something stable and passionate, but at the same time losing faith and knowing that you have the decision to make about it because of this. All right, Cancers. But here was what I love so much is you are seeking clarity. You are present. You want to be active in the decision making. You want to be active in the fixing if something needs to be fixed. You want to clear out this fogginess. You're willing to put the effort in. But at the same time, you feel like maybe your partner or your person is the one that needs to do it. You feel like you can't do anymore. You feel like you've done everything. You've said everything. You've showed up in the way that they've needed, that you thought that they needed. So here we have this kind of maxing out on actions. And again, maxing out on actions. If he takes another step forward, he's going to walk himself right off this cliff. So the action, the decision, you're making a decision, but the action may actually lie in your partner. It might be there. They might need to step up. If you're completely single, you want somebody that wants to do that with you, wants to be involved with you. Not you chasing them or wondering or wishing or wanting them back when they're not doing anything. Now, 5 of Cups. This is the card of regret. But we can so easily get bogged down in this negativity. And if you look, there's only 2 cups that have fallen over. There's more cups over here that are actually leading the pathway to the light. So you can choose to stay here and focus on this. But this is wasted energy. This is regret. It sucks. I know. It's never fun. But you can choose to stay in this place or you can choose to walk forward. And even if, here's the thing, Cancer, even if you're walking forward, you're trying to walk towards this positivity, this new beginning. You're trying to figure out a way to get here, but you could be being met with resistance from your person, your partner, or love. You're wanting that stability of a home life. You're wanting that stability of someone that will stay and accept your environment, come into your environment that you spend so much energy creating. Okay? You're kind of like a Taurus in the aspect that you really take a lot of pride in your environment and what you can offer somebody in terms of comfort. But from you, it's not so much about, blankets on the couch and cozy pillows. It's more about the environment of the energy between you. And yeah, your home life is important, but it's more about the love and the spirit and the happiness that is in the home. Not so much about the physical, tangible elements of the home. You want this lively, joyful, happy environment of energy. That's why a lot of times they'll invite people into their house and they have barbecues and they have dinner parties because they want more energy flowing through their household. They want that action in their household. So even if you're trying to move forward from this regret, but you're still being met with resistance. But here's the thing, Cancers, this person, they can be trusted. So at least they can be trusted in love. Now, this doesn't mean that they're going to give you what you need. It just means they're not off looking for somebody else. It's just a matter of this decision has to do with, is this a person that I can actually move forward with? Because I'm not getting any of that right now. I'm getting pushback. I'm getting nothing from that I need from them. So it's a big decision this month for you. Are you going to be looking for somebody else? Are you going to be putting energy into fixing this current relationship? I'm going to clarify this, and I want to wait to part 2 to clarify, but I got to clarify something. I'm going to clarify a couple of these cards for you. Please clarify this 2 of Swords for Cancers. That was a 10 of Pentacles that tried to pop over. Please clarify this 2 of Swords for Cancers. What's going on with this 2 of Swords? Okay, well, you definitely know that you want to be in a relationship. Your life is set up in a nice way. You just want love. You don't want to be happily single. You want to be happily coupled. Even if you are coupled, there's a missing element there. Please clarify this 4 of Cups. Please clarify this 4 of Cups. Are you the one that's being apathetic because you're not getting what you need? Because they're being defensive? Possibly. Please clarify this 4 of Cups for Cancers. Is there an ex that you're wanting to... Is there a new beginning on the horizon, or you're wanting this new beginning, but in reality they're not coming back? But you're kind of waiting and holding on. You're turning down other love offers, possibly, Cancers, because you're wanting something from the past. That could be. You want a new beginning with somebody. Are they a fire sign? Please clarify this 7 of Wands. There's a 10 of Pentacles that tried to come out. This is what you want. They're pushing back against it. That's why this decision, that's why this silence, sorting out thoughts. You want this, they're pushing back. Why? They can be trusted. I'm not sensing that they're cheating on you or trying to get away with something, but they're also kind of not being an active participant in working on the relationship. If you're completely single, like you're just getting met with date after date after date, and it's like there's no connection, nobody that I'm really excited about that wants to do this. Please clarify this 7 of Swords, the World reversed. Are you needing to let go and really move on? Because if this is what you're after, this person's not going to give it to you. All right. I'm going to do a lot more clarification in part 2, and then I'm going to overlay another set of cards on top of these. But for right now, let's pull some high-level advice and guidance messages for Cancers. What are the high-level advice and guidance messages for October for Cancer's love life? High-level advice and guidance messages for Cancers. Judgment, yes. You are going to get the answers that you need to allow you to move forward. That is good. Ace of Wands, again, you definitely want a new beginning, somebody that will initiate with you, somebody that you can initiate with and have positive feedback, positive reciprocation, passion. And the Eight of Wands, you want somebody that's going to communicate with you as much as you communicate with them. I mean, within reason, of course, but you want that. You need that communication. Advice and guidance, okay? If somebody's not giving you what you need and you're specifically stating, hey, I want this in our relationship, and they say okay, and then they don't do it, red flag. If you are needing something and your partner just keeps giving pushback, but they still stay and you know you can trust them, is that really somebody you want to stay with? If you want this, look, he's pushing him out of his house. Your whole focus is home and environment in October. A major focus is home and environment. He's pushing him out of his house. You want somebody that will embrace you and put their arms around you and say, come into my home, or let's invite people into our home. Interesting, Cancers. Leave your comments below because I'm curious what this is about, because I actually was kind of under the impression, based on the astrology, that this reading would kind of depict that you are in a very solid relationship that could be going on to the next level. But this is saying something very different. So leave your comments below. I'm curious about what this means for you. And this past relationship situation. Are you waiting for them, or are they waiting for you and you're ready to move forward to something new? That could be a possibility also. But regardless, in terms of advice and guidance, Cancers, you are going to get the messages and the answers that you need. So at least that can be comforting, and you'll feel confident about moving forward. There are new beginnings here. So that's a really good sign. All right, Cancers, thank you so much. Welcome to October. Happy Halloween, and I will see you in my weeklies. I'm not going to do weeklies this week, but next week I will, because I just want to get all the monthlies out, and I got to catch up on private readings. So, oh, look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. So you want a new beginning, and somebody that will, again, look how he or she, look how they're embracing each other. Not pushing each other out of the house. Come on now.